God freaked me out this morning under my tree, guys. The way he showed up, man. It was a conversation with my daughter Julie last night. We were having a discussion about my daughter's friend Mo. And I said, Julie, I think Mo is good for Amber. Julie said, no, mommy, it wasn't. And I said, Julie, with Mo's influence, I saw Amber blossom into this beautiful person. I say, sometimes we need people to criticize us and correct us and tell us where we're going wrong. And I think that's what Mo did for Amber, where she argued, no, Mom, I don't agree with you. Can you believe I'm under the God tree? I even told her about my husband, my relationship with him, that he's my critic. And sometimes I'm not happy with the criticism he gives me, but when I look back, it turns out that his criticism has been good for me. So I get to the tree. And I promise you guys, promise, as I get to the tree, my Nook, the Barnes & Noble reader that I have on my phone, opened up by itself. And it opened up to this post. Can you believe it's exactly about what Julie and I discussed? About how we need people to criticize us and that we can take whatever they say and work on being better. And I say that's why I feel happened with Amber. Like she took the criticisms and she got better. You know, so the fact that I touched the tree, this whole post in my book of 366 posts for that very one to open up on its own with the whole conversation that I had with Julie about this criticism and how we need people to criticize us. And, you know, it's just God saying, yes, Nick, I agree with you. Can you guys believe that? That God would go to such great extent to have that Nook reader open on its own just to reveal his presence with me and let me know that he's always with me. Every conversation, every thought that I think, everything about my life. Even I had to tell my new guy at the office how my husband would give me such criticism, but not all the time I listen to him. Sometimes I listen and I take the corrections, and sometimes I have to be a professional like Nora. That's what I told him at the office yesterday, and can you believe that even showed up right in that very page where God just letting me know that there's nothing about our lives that he's not aware of. Every conversation, every thought we think, every word we speak, God is there. But the real thing about Mo changed me. Not just Amber, he changed me, man. I remember the first conversation I had with him. He taught Amber to be positive. And even I told Julie how Amber sent me a message yesterday, said we're pushing positively forward, confidently forward. And I said, that's the Mo influence because of how he influenced me. So I asked him, where does God lie in all this positivity thing that you teach my daughter? He said, look, my faith in God is the reason why I can be positive. Wow. That I know that everything is going to work out well for me because of my faith in God. I know that this higher power is walking with me, guiding me, helping me. His favor is at work in the spiritual realm on my behalf. Can you imagine? I'm this God maniac, and for my daughter's little friend to come in and school me about having faith in God and thinking positive. And he said, even when things don't go well, we know that God has a reason and a purpose for everything. Like Mufti Menk taught me, he said, if something bad happens to you and it brings you closer to God, it was not bad. Okay, guys? So anything that happens to us, don't care how disastrous it may seem to us, if it brought us closer to God, it was a good thing for us. You know, and I look back at my life over the last few years, it got me running to my God tree every day, praying with the hubby and everything. It's been a good thing for me because it's brought me such closeness to God, to a new realm of closeness with God. I formed that support group, you know, with my brothers, and I don't know where it would be without it, guys. So God used the bad to make us better. So we just have to be open to the lessons and everything that God is doing for us. Okay, guys? And just Like Mo taught us, let's move forward confidently, thinking positive and best case scenarios, knowing God himself is with us. So even when things don't work out, we know there's a reason and a purpose that God has it. You know, God just gives me such tender love, guys, that I just know that anything that comes my way, I just know he's there with me, that I can tap into his strength, his wisdom, his favor, his guidance all day, 24/7. Okay, and I want you guys here with me, joyful in the Lord. No, we're not going through life alone. Faith, confident expectation that God, the creator of the heaven and the earth, is working on our behalf, walking with us, guiding us, sending us people, solutions, everything that we need. It's just for us to keep our hearts, our minds, our soul focused on him every moment, every second, asking him, God, what is it that you would have me to do? What would you have me to say? Where would you have me to go? Walking with him 24/7, baby. Peace.